Great. The message over for you guys. I hope you guys are fantastic. Blessed be, please, spirit, ancestors, guides, angels, on my highest light. Please make my side protect and watch over myself, for those around me, those observing, those passing through. May you please guard against any negative energies, full intent, seen or unseen, sent to the heavens to return to love and light as a wallet. So may it be, blessed be, thank you. Water carrier coming out. Okay. Humanitarian, generosity, nobility. Alleviate suffering. Okay, I feel like that could be your energy, current energy. Okay, we have fishhook. We have person of water. Yeah, water carrier. I feel like that is your energy. Okay, we have mirror. Crack shot. Facing yourself. Okay. So you've gone from like feeling powerless, helpless, possibly paralyzed, stuck in some sort of way. You're a great catch though. Somebody could have been trying to keep you hooked, keep you stuck. You could be somebody who's psychic, empathic, intuitive, heart-centered, feels deeply. Yeah, so you could have been a bit vulnerable or lacked some sort of boundaries at some stage, but you've become more aware of yourself. This talks about self-improvement as well with the mirror here. And then with the crack shot, it's like this is you fully embracing who you truly are, inclusive of this emotional, natural energy that you have, but becoming more competent within yourself, knowing who you are, which is really nice to see. And we have yarn, big mess, some problems, hassles, overruling. We've got a knight. Right, that could be you, could be someone else. Obeying orders. We have the tower. We have the Knight of Cups. The Six of Wands. The King of Cups. The Sun in reverse. The World. I'm just going to move these over because you're not going to be able to see these cards if I stay where I am. Okay, what have we got? Nine of Cups. The Page of Wands. The Devil. Yeah, someone who's obsessively attached or something here. And the Three of Wands overruling. So you're looking towards the future. Yeah, so I feel like there's somebody here who's got a negative attachment to you. Somebody who feels that they're like in love with you, but I feel that they have some unhealthy ways about them, unhealthy behaviours. So there could be two water signs here. You could have heavy water in your chart, with the person of water, and then this King of Cups is another water energy as well. So that could be why we got two cards of person of water and a water carrier. Yeah, so I think if you're outgrowing someone is what it looks like. This person knows that you're first class, skilled, impressive, accurate, effective. You could be hitting some sort of target here. I mean, you're having a victory with the Six of Wands. Yeah, and with the Knight here too. Like, even though they're coming through as the King of Cups, I feel like this person isn't like a king. I think it's just showing that they could be a water sign. Especially with this Devil here. Like, I think they've got some growing to do, some learning. You look quite emotionally fulfilled as well. Quite happy, content, at peace. Nine of Cups. And then with the Knight of Cups, it looks like you're moving on, following your heart. You could be a healer, a counselor, an author, an advisor, somebody who gives great advice. And I think you've become more and more aware of yourself, self-aware, seeing clearly, facing issues, self-assessing, self-improving. Maybe gone from being a little bit insecure previously. You could have dealt with a narcissist here as well. We've got narcissistic energy in this Mirror card. And I feel like this is you loving yourself, appreciating yourself, valuing yourself, knowing your self-worth here. I think you've closed out a cycle of feeling helpless, paralyzed, or tempted, or baited into something here. Some sort of con game. Somebody was playing games here. You've closed that out. Divine intervention. You've gone through like a transformation with the Tower. And it looks like out of that Tower, you've taken it upon yourself to, heal yourself. And you've chosen peace over continuous going around in circles with the world. You've shut a cycle, closed a cycle, karmic cycle. It's like a loop. Like, you could have been in a loop here with someone. I think this person's still attached to you, obsessive over you, can't stop thinking about you kind of stuff. They could be quite negative as well with the Devil here. But Six of Swords, it looks like you're moving forward, but it looks like this is not going to be healed. I don't think the situation between you and this King of Cups can be repaired, because it's this person's mischief or they're out of control. Yeah, they could have caused a big mess in your life as well. Something very complicated, a lot of hassles, problems. Yeah. So it looks like you're looking towards the future with the Three of Wands. Focusing on, could be focusing on new love too. New horizons. Okay. So I got the World. The Justice and the Death card. Yeah, so there's something here that you saw the truth. You knew that, you came to the realization that you needed to close out a cycle. You needed to put an end to something here and choose something different for yourself with the Two of Wands. So this is you being true to yourself, doing what's right for you. There was just like a breakthrough, like a aha moment of like, man, I'm really stuck and I need to put it into this cycle. I need to put it into this this situation. The Sun, nice, and the Nine of Pentacles, nice, yeah, and the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck as well. So yeah, I mean, the Sun is here in the reverse, but this is in regards to this person, these hassles with this person, because I don't think that can be repaired or healed. But you're healing here with the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles. This was an intervention. Spirit stepped in. Something fell apart because you weren't meant to be there. This was not where you were meant to be. You weren't meant to be feeling vulnerable. You weren't meant to be feeling helpless or paralyzed or trapped. You're strong, you're independent, and you have some qualities or some skills or something here, and that's why competent, superior, precise. Like, you're a Nine of Pentacles. That's the minor arcana of the divine feminine, of the Empress here. So that's your energy. You are meant to be a leader. You're meant to be standing strong, doing something. You have a important purpose here. Ten of Cups, like, you're important to family as well. There's something, a big emphasis when it comes to family with the Ten of Cups. So you needed to be well for your family as well, or for some other relationships, friendships maybe, but mostly I feel like family. It's like your family needed you, and they needed you to be strong here, and there was a situation where you were feeling stuck for a while, but it's like you dug deep. You knew that you needed to rebuild yourself, heal yourself, get stronger within yourself so that you could rebuild. Like, this is the foundations weren't strong previously, so this is, you've rebuilt those foundations. And I feel like with the Ten of Cups, a big part of it was to do with your family as well. You could be like a mum or something, or a dad, or this could be even brothers, sisters, however, maybe, you know, like a grandparent, an elderly parent. Take it as it resonates. You needed to, you're the strength of your family. It could even be breaking generational, you know, curses and things like that, like healing generational patterns. Like, you were the, that was your responsibility. This has been a part of your contract, is what I'm getting. Okay, tell me about the Nine of Cups. I think it is because you are generous, you are a humanitarian, you're noble, unselfish, you care for others, you support others, helpful, humane. Four of Swords here, yeah, so you needed to recover, rest, and Knight of Pentacles, and then we've got the Knight of Swords. This has taken, you know, a bit of time. Slow and steady here, taking it one day at a time kind of thing. Everything's slowed down. Things have slowed right down with the Knight of Pentacles for you. I think you needed to slow down. Spirit's put you in a new space here of things being more in the moment, is what I'm getting. Taking time to stop and smell the roses. You could be somebody who meditates now and actually prioritizes your self-care as well. You could have been somebody who's quite action-oriented, a go-getter normally, but you could have been like on autopilot or something like that previously as well, and now you're more present, you're more in the moment, enjoying every day as it comes kind of thing is what I'm getting. Like, each day is a peaceful day here. It does look like you are very content now as well. It looks like you went through something quite chaotic, and it could have been quite exhausting and draining, and you've recovered from this. Four of Swords, recovered, taking it one day at a time. You could be, you know, already there, or you could be on your way there as well. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. Oh, we got the Five of Swords and the Judgment. Yeah, so you're yeah. So this is you checked in. You've tuned in now, especially to like a higher power, to yourself, to your higher self, your soul. It's your calling, your inner calling here with the Judgment card. So it's listening to your inner knowing. And your inner knowing told you that you needed to move forward, you needed to let go of a situation, surrender a situation, walk away from it, because there was nothing more that you could do in that situation. You are someone who is a healer, you're someone who's a helper. Yeah, you're someone who needs a calm life as well, because you're naturally intuitive and emotional, heart-centered. You feel very deeply, so you need peace in your surroundings. You need, you know, a calm environment, not chaos, conflict. I don't think you do well. You don't thrive in chaos anyway. You thrive in like, you know, a calm place. In a place where there's like compassion, because you alleviate suffering, so you you care for others, you're very humane, you're very helpful, you're ethical as well. So it just goes against your soul, goes against your grain when you're amongst environments where it's like harsh. You know, it could be like bullying or cruelty or, you know, negativity, low vibrational energy, like you don't do well at all. Like you really, I feel like it really, like you suffer when you're in that kind of environment. So I feel like you've recognized that and you're creating a peaceful environment for yourself here. Doing what's right for you. Not listening to anyone else or doing what anyone else says you should do or anything like that as well. You have a very strong mind. You're very strong-willed. Okay, let's see what the Page of Wands tells us. And control. Like, you don't do well when people are trying to control you as well. Knight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles with the High Priestess. So you could be working towards your long-term security, stability now as well. Thinking about the future, the long term. Definitely, again, emphasis on family here. And now you're paying attention strongly to your inner self, your intuition. You're very connected with yourself. Very self-aware, seeing very clearly, facing any issues that, you know, arise, you know, not burying your head in the sand or anything like that. Able to self-assess, reflect, appreciate yourself, making sure that you take care of yourself, take care of what's important, your family. I feel like you're living a more balanced life here as well. Five of Wands. And the Five of Pentacles, yeah, that's completion. So that's strange. Yeah, you've left the chaos behind. You're choosing love. You're choosing peace here. Yeah, beautiful. And that was what you were meant to do, because you are a lover. You are a emotional being. And that's the energy Spirit needs you to be in. It's that light energy. Five of Wands and Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. It's not your environment. You don't thrive in this environment. Some people do. Some people can, you know, do well in those kind of situations, conflict and chaotic. Some people, not all people, but some people do, and some people get stuck in that energy as well and don't know how to get out of that energy. But you have recognized, self-aware, that you do not thrive in that kind of environment. You do not thrive amongst chaos, conflict, competition, fighting to be heard or anything like that. You could be quite a quiet person, a soft person, not, you know, like overly extrovert or out there, or you know, you don't feel the need to maybe be center of attention and things like that as well. Yeah, it's kind of like you don't want to have to raise your voice to be listened to be heard. That's that Five of Wands. It's the fighting amongst each other. These people fighting against each other, amongst each other, not helping each other. They all want to get to the top. They're all trying to get to the same result. But yeah, this is you stepping out of the status quo, stepping out of you know, societal views or things like that as well. Five of Pentacles, you have gone from feeling insecure and maybe in poverty as well. You may have been in hardship or something like that, but that's all completed here with 5 and 5. It's 10, so that's complete. It's all about love. It's all about peace. And it's abundance of love as well with the Lovers. It's like you've recognized that in order to see things succeed in your life, you needed to go within. You needed to be successful within in order to see it materialize externally for you. And that's your victory. You're victorious here. You are victoriously overcoming these challenges, these this conflict and chaos that you may have dealt with in the past. Yeah, I feel like your success here is because you know yourself. You know who you are now. You're very aware of you know what serves you and what doesn't serve you. Tell me about this, the devil. The Six of Cups and the Page of Swords to the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person's watching you, obsessing over you, spying on you, continuously spying on you. This is somebody who's stuck in the past, watching you move forward, watching you grow, knows that you like, this is somebody who feels that you are superior as well, and you're an expert in what you do, like you're dead on. Quite effective, impressive. This person is impressed by you, but they're also obsessive over you. Tell me about the King of Cups. Three of Pentacles and the Magician. And we got the Two of Wands. Yeah, this person's manifesting you. They are manifesting you here, trying to manifest you because they want to work on something with you. They want to reconnect, collaborate, work together. They may be a bit more clearer about who they are too, though. I can kind of see that here with the Page of Swords. They might be reflecting over themselves, over the past. They are still stuck on the past though, with the they can't stop thinking about the past with you. And there might be some self-assessment going on here, possibly with the Page of Swords. They might be becoming a bit more clearer within themselves. Maybe. I can see this as you as well, though. I can see that you are very clear on the past and the things that you've needed to heal within yourself as well. And I see you very much manifesting and being sure on what you're manifesting and focused on your manifestations. You could be working on something, but I do feel like there is someone spying and watching you work on something as well. And they're watching you and they feel that you are, again, like you're competent in what you're doing here and that you're impressive. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Oh, Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so your new opportunities, releasing the burdens. Yeah, because it was a big mess. It's taken a lot of patience with the Knight of Pentacles, but there is also opportunities ahead of you too. More opportunities ahead. Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. You're definitely moving towards something new again. It looks like there might be another change that's going to come. Tell me about the Sun in the reverse, the Star. And the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like stay focused on what you're doing with the Eight of Pentacles. Keep working hard on what you're working on. Keep, taking care of yourself, being balanced. Keep working towards what you're dedicating your time and effort towards here, because it is going to pay off for you. There could be a new opportunity to, like a new job or something like that as well. I do see a partnership here, Two of Cups, a new relationship, a new connection. Yeah, so you could be moving towards a stable relationship as well with this Ace of Pentacles, but also something something creative. I mean, it could be something that you're passionate towards as well. You might begin something new, do something new. But I feel like be frugal with the Four of Pentacles, because I feel like somebody is obsessive over you, watching you. But I feel like this person drains your energy with the Sun in the reverse. And I feel like you're in a really good space right now and to stay in the space that you're in. I feel like stay clear of this person, because I feel like you've got new things coming through, new and better things coming through for you. Tell me a little bit more about, I'm going to use these. I'm not going to use something else, I think. I'm not sure. The chaser, you got somebody chasing you, yeah, but you're not committing to this person, remaining independent, and I feel that's what Spirit's saying to do, to stay independent, stay single. You got someone who fears abandonment. They're obsessing over you because they don't like the fact that you've rejected them. This could be somebody who's codependent on you, chasing after you here. So you're quite competent, superior, that's how they feel. They might be quite reliant on you, or were quite reliant on you. We got soul partner, soul connection, and divine intervention. A time for reflection, that's for you. Yeah, single parent. I see some of you guys, you might be a single parent. That's why it's like you needed to regain your strength so you could be there for your family. Be there to be able to be responsible and reliable in some way. But like, you know, I mean, I'm not saying you weren't being responsible and you weren't being reliable, but it's like now you're able to be fully present and the best version of yourself, which I think is the main thing that Spirit wanted you. Because now it's like this sense of like, you know who you are, like you feel centered, you feel whole, you feel complete within yourself, which is really beautiful. I mean, that's the best life to live, is to accept yourself. It's self-acceptance, for all that you are. So this could be a contract. This could have been a contract with this person. Got hiding true feelings. So somebody could be gaslighting, wearing a mask. Yeah, and again, you got this single parent energy, being responsible. Yeah, so you could have been dealing with somebody who was pretending, deluding you, or is deluded themselves, gaslighting and personifying. I mean, this is person as a persona. They put on a persona because they're not being their true selves. You've cut that out. Separation, stopped a pattern. You could be not talking to them, giving them the silent treatment. Not enough. Yeah, this person lacks confidence. And you've needed time out from this person so that you could heal. Needed time. It was a cycle. Time to heal, and you're progressing. This person self-sabotages. You're healing. You're releasing this person. This could be quite a frustrating situation, frustrating person to deal with as well. Intimacy and bonding, and then sabotage, rebuilding, working on it, repairing. So this person misses you. They miss the intimacy, they miss bonding with you, but this is because this person, it could be like, they could be trauma bonded to you or something. Like this, you're a healer, so they benefit from your energy. You make them feel better about themselves because they don't want to heal themselves, they don't want to work on themselves, or they don't know how to do that or something like that, or they just haven't, you know, taken accountability, responsibility for themselves. But this is you evolving. As I was saying, like you've outgrown this person. Yeah. And for some, you're outgrowing this person as well, becoming more sure of yourself, independent within yourself. knowing how valuable you are, and that other people need you too. Your family needs you, the children need you. You don't have to, you're not obligated to serve this person here. If you're not seeing reciprocity from this person because they take all the energy from you, you're not obligated, and that's why Spirit stepped in. That's why intervention's taken place, because you have a purpose. Part of your purpose is to be content, is to be happy, is to thrive. And as you heal and you thrive, people around you are able to as well. People around you, it will have a butterfly effect. You don't have to be out there being a humanitarian. You don't have to be out there doing something like charity, or you don't have to be doing big grand things. Just the fact that you have healed yourself as another human in this world who creates change, because you're a happy person, because you aren't spreading hate or anger or, and then that has a generational impact. Future generations, you're teaching your children, how to self-regulate, to be content, to put themselves first, to be the best, versions of themselves, and anyone else that might be around you as well, that you could be demonstrating this, being that role model. So we got awareness, finding out, a realization. Yeah, so that's what I feel like. Things have come to light for you. I'm actually seeing like a glass that is pretty much nearly empty. It could have felt like that for a while, where you were just being, around in circles, swished around or something like that. And your water was just spilling out everywhere. Something along those lines. That's what I'm getting from that glass. And I feel like you realised you needed stability, security, not chaos, inconsistencies, conflict, sureness, but it needed to come from within. We got something projected, future days. Something's going to be projected here. Next days or weeks. Social media, access granted, fake profile, hiding, a realization, embracing and avoiding. That's you avoiding, because that's that stability that you needed. So I don't know if this is you predicting that this person is someone that you need to avoid, because they have some sort of access to you, and it's like you feel you need to avoid this person. They're chasing you. They're hiding on a fake profile as you're creating stability in your life. Realization, yeah, it's like you're premeditated. It's like you're more connected now, psychic. So I don't know what this access online is. Maybe something happened online, but it's like you know, you're very aware of this person's behavior, their tactics, the traits that they have. You can pre-see how things may play out with this person, and so it's best for you to avoid this person, is what it seems. Commitment, long-term relationship, and we've got soulmate, bottom of the deck again, romantic partner, friendship, similar. So this person might be manifesting you because they want that commitment with you, a long-term relationship with you. You're avoiding them though. You might be just wanting to be friends as well. Friendship. They don't necessarily have to have a fake profile. They could still be just accessing you on social media, online, messenger, something like that. And you know that this person wants that relationship still, but it seems you're avoiding them. Apology, yeah, this person wants your forgiveness. Again, contract, commitment, and soulmate. This person feels that you're their soulmate here. But again, this person's wearing a mask, so they haven't evolved, they haven't grown. Epiphany. So you've had a breakthrough, and yeah, they've got regrets. They regret things. I think you were being repressed, or you were repressing your true self while you were with this person as well. Like, you couldn't, I mean, you weren't able to be your best self with this person. And so you've had a breakthrough, a realization, an epiphany. And you've gone through a rebirth, a new beginning. We've got triggers and tragedy. This could have been a forbidden or something here, or it was just a tragedy. Forbidden love. Maybe something taboo, I don't know. Just wasn't meant to be. Yeah, it says spying and watching you take care of yourself. Yeah, I do feel like this person is stuck in the past. Yes, and they've got regrets because they didn't change, or they didn't make changes. I think this person represses themselves and doesn't have the ability, or doesn't have the confidence or something, or just doesn't want to take responsibility, ownership. Yeah. What else? What else? I feel like, yeah, I feel like keep working on yourself, but what else can we see coming through for the collective? What else is coming through for the collective? Please, Spirit. Phoenix, be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. So you're rising from this tower, the ashes here. So be prepared to be renewed. Feeling better than ever after a period of crisis. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune await you as well. There's these aces that are here. More opportunities, new opportunities. Keep moving forward. Wish. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. Whatever that is for you. You are ready to bring new and exciting times into your life. Yeah, beautiful. So it's time for you to receive your desires. They're ready to come true here. Your heart's desires are ready to come true. Celebrations ahead. Transformation. So you're going through a transformation, you're breaking the chains here, breaking the bonds. I feel like with this person, reach out for the power and strength to make changes and enrich your life and become the person you want to be. Yeah, a journey is indicated physically or metaphorically in your life. You will become more full, plain. So it could be changing destinations, or you're just progressing in life, evolving in life. And the moon. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Bottom of the deck, fire. Let go of emotional upheaval. Embrace the renewal of the present. Yeah, and that's what I feel like you're doing here. Being present. Being in the moment. No longer being distracted. Pulled off your path. Yeah, you're able to focus on yourself and focus on your goals and focus on your well-being, focus on your family, focus on your wishes. I just feel like you're not responsible for this person, and I feel like this person wants you to in some way be responsible for them because they don't want to take responsibility for themselves. Yeah, I think that's mainly what this message is about. So I'll get one more card of advice, and then I think I'll leave it at that because we're not really getting much more in regards to anything else that's to come, other than there's just new opportunities ahead of you, and to stay focused on what you're already doing here. This is more about how well you've progressed or are progressing. Okay, so focus on your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. The world is your oyster. Elevate your thought pattern so that you can attract abundance into your life. You are what you believe. So they want you to focus your mindset on what you can control and not on what you can't. And maybe in some way this person, I don't know, you can't do anything about this person. If you've cut contact, you're avoiding them. That's as much as you can do. Whatever they choose to do, that's their prerogative, that's their problem. You're in a good space. Stay in that good space. The world is your oyster. Stay elevated so that you can attract abundance. If you're noticing changes within you, it's because you are leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. Yeah, it does seem like it's somebody who's coming out of this situation, is in that process, that transformation. Yeah, so I feel like don't worry so much about what's to come. I do see new relationships ahead though, like a new connection ahead of you with the Two of Cups, but we're not getting into that for this message, so because that's just not what's coming through in the cards. This is more about you today and this self-care and focus and of staying clear of this other person. Yeah. Alright, beautiful, I was going to leave it at that. I hope this was helpful. Stay blessed, stay beautiful. Like, share, subscribe, and you guys will see me in another message. Alright, bye-bye.